Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at this week's Sunday preview. This video was sponsored by CMO Games. More on that later. Sunday preview, White Dwarf 500 and Legion's Imperialis hardware. Next week marks a special occasion as we hit the 500th issue of the legendary Warhammer magazine, White Dwarf. Alongside the release of the landmark installment of this peerless periodical, we've got new gubbins for Legion's Imperialis and a treasure trove of classic orcs and goblins on made to order. Okay, so very interesting. It seemed like Games Workshop announced that they were going to take it easy on Horus Heresy and Legion's Imperialis while they focused on Age of Sigmar, but we're seeing a bunch more releases, so very cool and very good for you guys. There is a little video right here, but we'll skip over that and take a look at the full article. Alright, so we have the 500th issue of White Dwarf magazine. The 500th issue of White Dwarf is here, and it's a bumper 192-page mega milestone of a magazine. You can expect all the regular Warhammer articles and fresh bunker explorations, including new scenarios of the month, brain-twisting boarding actions missions, and tools to play the missions featured in this issue's battle report. There's also a massive dose of nostalgia with the trip through the history of White Dwarf, including the cover feature, where the heavy metal team makes dioramas inspired by classic covers, and a lot of coverage of the making of the White Dwarf himself, Grombrindal. Alright, so we see the new 500th anniversary White Dwarf miniature Grombrindal. Very, very cool. Super cool base here. Beautiful paint job on this model as well. Definitely a huge fan. The White Dwarf receives a fresh new look with a commemorative miniature that will be released alongside issue 500 of its very own magazine. You can read more about what went into the design and painting him in this issue itself. This version of Grombrindal is fully anchored with the mortal realm and features a plethora of details that resonate with the Age of Sigmar, a Cruel Boy Scarshield, Fireslayer, and Caradron Overlord's motifs, and more. As a limited edition miniature, you'll be able to pre-order Grombrindal from Saturday the 4th of May, and he'll be available to purchase from Saturday the 18th of May 2024 to Sunday the 2nd of June 2024. Anyone who orders Grombrindal during this period is guaranteed to receive it. So very cool. I will definitely be picking him up. Alright, and then we had the White Dwarf 500 merch box. So let's check out all of the contents. We can see them pictured right here. Complete the celebration with the treasure trove of commemorative merch featuring Grombrindal himself, the 500 issue logo, and classic artwork from White Dwarf issue of yore. Each box contains a Grombrindal t-shirt, double-sided White Dwarf 500 hoodie, a luxurious faux leather journal with gold foil logo, 6 postcards sporting covers from the first generation White Dwarf magazine covers, and a glorious Grombrindal display to hang on your wall. It's the ultimate gift for longtime White Dwarf readers and devotees of all things Warhammer, so don't miss your chance to scoop one up from the 1st of May at the Warhammer merch store. And just based on what we've seen in the past, this is probably going to be somewhere around like $200, give or take. Nice quality hoodie, looks pretty good, the cool little journal and everything. Not a bad little set here. Alright, and then on to Legion's Imperialis. So we have the Solar Auxilia Stormhammers. Stormhammers are rolling fortress equipped with a veritable arsenal of high-powered weaponry, frequently seen rumbling in a battle alongside Solar Auxilia Tercios and columns of smaller tanks to crush their enemies. This box provides you with 2 of these formidable super heavy tanks at epic scale, both of which can be built as a choice of multi-laser or lascannon sponsons. Then next we have the Solar Auxilia Malcador Squadron. The core of many Solar Auxilia armories are made up of squadrons of tanks, like the Malcador, which has its origins in the Age of Strife on Old Earth. Thanks to this powerful and highly temperamental drive system, this heavily armored and powerful armed tank is surprisingly fast, able to punch forward into the enemy battle line with great haste. This box contains 4 epic scale Malcador heavy tanks, which can be equipped with various weapons including a Malcador battle cannon, twin lascannons, a Vanquisher battle cannon as its main armament. Alright, and then we have the Dracosan Armored Transports. Give your Solar Auxilia infantry sections the luxury of resting their feet by shipping them to the thick of combat in a capacious Dracosan transport tanks. This box contains 6 roomy epic scale vehicles that can each be equipped with your choice of twin lascannons or demolisher cannon to provide fire support after disgorging their cargo of troops. Alright, and then we have the Legion Astartes Sicaran Squadron. The Sicaran battle tank is an advanced vehicle designed as part of a joint venture between the Ferrus Manus and Rabute Guliman. Fast for its size and packing a hefty punch, this extremely mobile tank exemplifies the Legion Astartes' ruthless approach to warfare. This box contains 4 epic scale tanks, which can be armed with either twin-linked accelerator autocannon or a mega plasma array, and a choice of sponson-mounted heavy bolters or lascannons. And then we have the Legion Astartes Legion Fast Attack. So very cool. I know a lot of people have been asking about this, and it looks like it is finally coming. Help your Space Marines perform rapid strikes and flex to the shifting flow of battle with this collection of nippy vehicles and cavalry, which covers everything from rugged bikes to heavily armored skimmers. One box contains 4 bases of Outriders, 6 bases of Scimitar jet bikes, 4 hefty Javelin land speeders, and 4 land speeders for a total of 32 epic scale miniatures. So this is awesome. I know a lot of people have been asking about this, asking when they were going to come. I'm sure these will be coming individually at some point in time as well, but these have overall been a pretty good deal, these little pack sets, and been very popular. So I do expect this to sell quite well. All right, and then we have the Legion Astartes Dreadnought drop pods. So we saw the previous drop pods. Now we have the Dreadnought drop pods as well. And here we can see the Palisade drop pod optional assembly. Hurl your Dreadnoughts right into the thick of action by launching them straight from orbital battleships and a heavily armored Dreadnought drop pods. This pack contains 4 epic scale Dreadnought drop pods with opening doors, which can also be built as a Palisade drop pod. A new variant loaded with a heavy shield generator, which creates an ordnance blocking field for your troops to hunker down within. Alright, and then we're going to take it back to the Warhammer Old World, Orcs and Goblins with some more made to order. A selection of Stone Cold Classic Metal Orcs and Goblins miniatures will be available as made to order items next week. You can lead your forces with a Madcap Orc Shaman mounted on a Sinuous Wyvern, or with a Thuggish Black Orc Big Boss with axe and shield. Or pick up some lumbering reinforcements with a choice of Marauder Giant, a Brute of Fine Vintage, 2 sets of Stone Trolls, or a trio of River Trolls. So once again, people have been asking about some of this stuff, in particular the Trolls. So very cool old school Wyvern right here. I absolutely love the new Wyvern, but this thing is a total classic. I remember it from back in the day. Very cool Black Orc War Boss here. Definitely another classic model, the old school Giant. And they used to have like a little template for when he fell over as well. Here we had these Stone Trolls. I used to have quite a few of these back in the day. So a lot of nostalgia here, as I used to have almost all of these models. Very, very cool. Absolutely beautiful. These Trolls hold up extremely well too. I love the new model Trolls, but these actually look a lot like them and definitely can see the roots of them. Very, very cool River Trolls. Beautiful models here. I could totally understand why somebody would be after some of these classics. Now a quick message from today's sponsor. CMO Games has been selling Games Workshop products online for over 20 years. They carry the full line of Games Workshop products, including Warhammer 40,000, Age of Sigmar, Necromunda, Blood Bowl, paint tools, and more. Almost all Games Workshop products are priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games takes pre-orders for most Games Workshop products released at their earliest date possible. 12:01 a.m. on Saturday, they go live. Most of these pre-order products are also priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games offer free shipping in the US 48 with an order of $50 or more. Their customer service is top-notch and they ship most orders within 24 hours. Visit CMOGames.com using the affiliate link in the description and let them know that you heard about CMO Games from Warhammer Man. Now back to the video. So all of these items will be made to order products available to order from the 10 a.m. local time on Saturday the 4th until May 8 a.m. BST on Monday the 13th. They can take up to 180 days to ship. So those are all made to order and they are a limited window to purchase, a little over a week. And then moving over to Middle-earth, we have the Osgiliath ruined city of Gondor. So very, very nice setup right here. A bunch of cool terrain all packed together. Going to be able to save some money on this if you're after a bunch of this Lord of the Rings terrain. It is worth note that this is a smaller scale than Warhammer, so it doesn't necessarily transfer over, unfortunately, because honestly, it's really cool and there's a lot that could be done with this. But you're like Age of Sigmar and even the Old World stuff just looks massive in comparison. Get everything you need to fill a Middle-earth strategy battle game table with terrain in one fell swoop with this packed box. It contains a Gondor tower, 3 Gondor mansions, and 6 sections of Gondor ruins. Each of these is a modular kit bursting with options that can be assembled in a wide variety of ways, and can even be combined with other elements to near limitless variety. Alright, and then moving on to boxed games, we have Darktide, the miniatures game. And I gotta say, I am excited for this. It looks awesome, and it is loaded up with some sweet models. Take the battle for Hive Tertium to the tabletop with Darktide, the miniatures game. Your crew of Psyker, Veteran, Ogryn, and Zealot must dive into the sprawling Hive City to stop brewing chaos insurrection. Represented by 6 Poxwalkers and 10 Traitor Guardsmen, you'll get everything you need in the box to work together with your friends in thrilling missions, which can be linked together in a campaign complete with upgrades. This product will be available direct and from selected retailers. So this is a really nice setup. I have done some research to see exactly what's in the set. And it is a lot of recycled miniatures, but it's 20 models and it is really a bargain. So you have the Imperial Psyker first, which is $35 on his own. This set will likely retail for somewhere between 40 and 60 bucks. We have Pius Vorn from Blackstone Fortress. We have an Ogryn, and then we have an Astra Militarum Kasrkin. And then we have 6 Poxwalkers who appear to be some of the old easy to build Poxwalkers from some previous starter sets and also like the magazine. And then finally, we have essentially what amounts to the 10 Traitor Guard from the Kill Team set. Now, these actual Traitor Guard are not going to come with the 2 characters, the Commissar and Mutant Ogryn. It's just the 10 like regular guys from the set. But I think when you put this all together, you're looking at easily over $100 in miniatures. The game is set up using the Kill Team game set rules as well, and it's fully inclusive. So if you have anybody that's interested in trying out some new tabletop gaming, somebody that's interested already in Darktide, or somebody that's particularly interested in learning like the basics of Kill Team, I think this is a really good set, and I will definitely be picking this up. I love these little self-inclusive games. They're always fun. They're a great way to introduce people to the hobby, and really nice painting projects as well. So this is a definite pickup for me. All right, and then moving over to Black Library, we have Ciaphas, Cain, Vainglorious in paperback. So very cool. Lots of stuff coming out this week. Definitely exciting for people for all different various games. I am particularly excited for Grombrindal. I think this model is absolutely amazing. And I will definitely be picking up Darktide as well. This is very cool and looks like a great deal to get a hold of some awesome minis. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be excited for the Lord of the Rings stuff and have this opportunity to pick up a nice bundle pack of terrain. And of course, a little nostalgia for those Warhammer the Old World players with these made-to-order releases from the Orcs and Goblins range. Very, very cool. And a nice set of surprises as well for the Legion Imperialis players in all of the individual setups. And then, of course, this little bundle Legion Fast Attack set. So let me know what you're most excited about, what you're going to be picking up. Always like to hear back from you guys in the comments. Special thanks to CMO Games for sponsoring the video. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on Games Workshop products. That's it for today. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and this week is awesome. And I'm out of here.